In this video, we're going to talk about how to increase your mileage safely, the right way to prevent injury and also get better results. Hi, I'm Kev Quinn. I'm a running coach for PUMA and I'm a 2:22 marathon runner and a 66-minute half marathoner. Personally, I see so many athletes that enter races, motivation is sky high, they're really enthusiastic and they just want to conquer the world and run big volumes. This is great, but often what happens is they get injured, they get hurt, and therefore they're back to the basics of starting over again. Often if we throw ourselves into running big miles, although the cardiovascular system can cope with it and we see a massive increase in our cardio fitness, often our tendons, our ligaments, our bones, they're not quite ready for that force and that stress and load that we place upon it and we get injured. Often in the form of a stress response, stress fracture or tendonitis. A quick Google search will show you there is a number of different theories on how to increase your mileage safely. The main one being the 10% rule. The 10% rule in principle means that you can increase your overall weekly mileage by 10%. So for example, if you're running 3 times a week, say 10 miles, if we increase it by 10%, the following week could be 11 miles, and so on and so forth. This is great, but what it might end up doing is taking all summer to run a decent amount of volume in your weekly training. Equally, if you're running big mileage and you apply this 10% theory, you may end up getting hurt 3 or 4 weeks down the line, especially if you're running, say, 100 kilometers per week. Next week, 110, 121, so on and so forth. My advice to you is to listen to your body. Your body is the best judge of 1, how it's feeling, and 2, how much it can cope with. Pay attention to how it's feeling. It may be a case that you could increase your volume a little bit more than 10%. Perhaps the 10% rule might be a little bit too less, so you might want to increase it a little bit more. Don't overdo it though. Maybe let your body get used to that increased mileage for a couple of weeks, and if you're feeling good and you feel like your body is in a position to cope with more, maybe add a little bit more to that. If it feels like it's too much, it's okay to drop back down and run less mileage that week. Your body will let you know when it's ready to push on. So I'd say if you are increasing your mileage and your volume, make sure you prioritize your sleep and your recovery just as much. Running isn't just linear. There is going to be weeks where you're going to feel more tired than others, and it's okay to drop that mileage and have an easier week. If you keep on pushing it week after week, when your body is tired and not able to cope and recover, you're going to start digging yourself into a hole, and before you know it, you're so far into that hole you're not going to be able to get out. Guys, don't be silly. Don't go chasing the mileage just to get that extra kudos on Strava or on social media. It's all right to have easier weeks. It's all right to listen to your body, and if your body tells you it's not ready, don't do it. I've been doing this for a long time. I've made many mistakes whereby I've increased my volume far too quick and then wallop, I'm injured, I'm hurt. Focus on your own mileage. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Get it right for you, and I'm sure you'll get that consistent training. If you do, it's going to get you to race day and hopefully run PBs. If you're unsure on how to increase your mileage safely, perhaps have a look and get yourself a coach. They then take that decision making out of your hands. They can plan accordingly to get it right for you. If you've got any questions, please pop them down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to get back to you guys. Also, let us know what your weekly mileage currently is and what you hope to get it up to come race day. Good luck, guys. Wishing you all the best.